Service Skills Australia is the industry skills council for the service industries. Skills councils are the recognised national bodies providing advice on industry training and skill development needs. One of the questions we are most commonly asked is how the Vocational Education and Training System, or VET, works. There are many ways to describe the system, but this is our view of the world. Essentially, there are three fundamental pillars in the national VET system. Firstly, there's the Australian Qualifications Framework, the national policy for registered tertiary education qualifications in Australia. The AQF incorporates qualifications from both the vocational education and higher education sectors into a single comprehensive national qualification framework. The second pillar is training packages, the set of nationally endorsed standards and qualifications for recognising people's skills. Training packages do three things. They set national industry standards for skills. They are used as a basis for most programs delivered in the VET system, including Australian apprenticeships, VET in schools programs, and occupational licensing. And finally, they contain units of competency, developed by industry via the Industry Skills Councils, and assessment and qualification guidelines. The third pillar is Standards for Registered Training Organisations, or RTOs. The Australian Skills Quality Authority, ASQA, is the national regulator for RTOs. It regulates standards for the delivery of qualifications and courses. However, in Victoria and Western Australia, regulation is provided by their own bodies. On top of these pillars are the federal and state and territory governments of Australia. Together, through the Council of Australian Governments, they form agreements on skill development in Australia. The qualifications are delivered by RTOs. They come in many different forms: public, private, universities, schools, enterprises, and dual sector providers. A significant moment for the VET sector has been the emergence of workforce development and the formation of Skills Australia, which is now known as the Australian Workforce and Productivity Agency. The agency undertakes workforce planning, which includes forecasting how many people will need to be skilled, in which discipline, and where they should be located. A vitally important component of the system is industry. It provides input into our work and is also the final customer, as it receives the employees that the system supports. Industry provides the context in which the VET system operates. Put simply, it is the oxygen that surrounds it. So what we have is a solid structure with the pillars of the qualifications, descriptions of the work that needs to be done, and quality assurance, covered with the roof of state and federal governments. Service Skills Australia, through consultation and collaboration, describes the labour and skill needs of industry through its training packages, workforce development strategies, and research studies. Industry and SSA also work together to implement programs such as the National Workforce Development Fund and, more recently, Workforce Futures for the tourism and hospitality industries. So this is the VET system as we see it today. However, this sector is subject to constant change. If you'd like to know more about Service Skills Australia and our place in the VET system, please feel free to contact us on 02 8243 1200 or visit our website at www.serviceskills.com.au.